The 150th anniversary of the Battle of Gettysburg is a moment that all Americans need to mark. This was as close as the Southern Confederacy ever came to winning its independence. That marks a fork in the road, not only for American history, but in the history of human liberty. Our future hung in the balance one humid, hot summer day in Pennsylvania cornfields 150 years ago. That's why we go back and study it again and again, to understand where we came from and to think about where we might have gone. A close study of history, particularly American history, is critical for understanding public policy today. You can collect all the data you want, but if you don't have a historical context, you'll be misguided and undereducated. We run a summer institute here at AEI for undergraduates that has a week of national security studies, including a Gettysburg staff ride. And we do Gettysburg because it occupies such a central role in American history. I've been doing Gettysburg staff rides for more than 20 years. I've probably done more than 60 staff rides to Gettysburg. I'm deeply convinced that this is one of the best ways to make young people in particular better understand what it means to be at war. For Americans, Gettysburg is a looking glass, a mirror where we can see ourselves. There's a reason why Gettysburg is unique, and that's because of the Gettysburg Address. So you have the direct link between a battle, an event in war, and a seminal moment in American political history. Abraham Lincoln redefines the American purpose in the Gettysburg Address. Yorktown, Normandy, the other great military events of American history aren't directly associated in that same way with a fork in the road in our political life. The American founders described the purposes of government as preserving life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In other words, physical security, political liberty, and a flourishing society. Studying Gettysburg 150 years later reminds us that these truths are not self-evident. They're propositions, as Abraham Lincoln said in the Gettysburg Address, propositions that need to be proved, even at the terrible cost in blood that was paid 150 years ago. That we would pay, as Americans, such a terrible cost is a testament to how dearly we hold these truths.